We are live after Thanksgiving. For those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving in USA, this is the Sunday after Thanksgiving. If you watch this much later, many years later, we're out of a break. We just came back and not been here for a while. And the topic is, while I was away, I discovered that's possible to make money in one day. Same day. It's possible because we've done it. I've done it and I've shown people how to do it. Before I used to say 3 weeks until I figured out actually it can be done in one day. As long as you can give me 1 hour of your time on Zoom, I'll show you how to make money in one day. The first 30 minutes, I explain the process, the history, and how other people are doing it. I'll show you some examples. The next 30 minutes, we're going to set up a community for you. And before you leave my Zoom, money is going to be showing up in your account. How cool is that? Because before I used to say 3 weeks, learn, 3 weeks, share, 3 weeks, the third week. No, we don't need 3 weeks. We need, I used to say the first week, the second week, and third week. That's how I used to explain it. No, we can do it in 1 hour. So if you are seeing me for the very first time, you see, I'm very excited. I'm Sherifa Nakalema. I'm a business owner here in Virginia, USA. And I'm originally from Uganda, East Africa. But I'm an American. I've been in America for 28 years, coming on 30. So this is my home. I've lived in the same city and state all those years. Can you imagine that? So this is what I'm sharing here is very important because I work from home and I work anytime I choose. There was some interruption somewhere when I had my husband had an accident and I had to clean homes. You can see in my videos, I share how I had to clean homes. Everything was down. And now I worked my way back to where I am here and I'm very thankful. But this time I'm going with you. Before we get into this, I want to ask you, before I start explaining, what was your goal in the year 2023, as it was ending, because we're about to end 2024? Can you imagine? What was your goal, especially concerning money? Did you plan to make more? Did you plan to change some things? Maybe were you like me, wanted to work from home or anywhere you choose? So how has it been? Did it work? Maybe not. Or maybe it did, but not very well. Because it's hard these days. There's too much information, but taking action is like you get confused. Some people are saying, oh, you can do this. Other people are saying you can do that. Depending on who you are listening to, it can be really very confusing. And also it takes a long time. Because when I came online, I've been online for 5 years. It took me a while. I had to learn what it is. I had to set up funnels, website, all these things. But what I'm sharing right now here, you don't need any of that. You don't need a website. You don't need those funnels that we use to capture emails. You don't need to process payments, like to have a way to process payments, because that's how normally you if you have a business online, you need like a way to process cards, the way to communicate with people. Everything is in one system, and it's called Skool. Okay, it's called Skool. Now, welcome my sisters in the house. Mutua agency, bad manners. I didn't welcome you. I get so excited I forget to greet the guests. How bad is that? Welcome all, welcome. I think I had planned to read the countries. You vote. The ones who are in the chat, and please vote. Do you want me to read the countries where this is, or you want me to just say all countries? But actually not all countries. Some countries are excluded, but you vote in the chat. Do you want me to take a minute and read all the countries for the people who will come later, even for you to hear the countries, or you want me to just share how you make the money? Vote, please. Read or not read? Read the countries or no? Say yes, read, no, don't read. But it's for the benefit also of those who are not aware that we are here live, because the notifications are still going out. When you come live, YouTube is sending notifications. So some people are not aware we are here. So read the countries, read, okay. So when you hear me read, and you know the person, okay, read, thank you. When you hear, it takes me a minute. We timed it. We could time it again. Please, if you know someone who lives in that country, as I'm reading, either they're going to share with them that, this is cool, we can make money in one day, or if your country is not included, those people, the ones I'm reading, if you know someone over there, they can help you. Because the way we do these communities, someone can set it up, but other people can be part of it too. So that's a good thing. Someone who is in a country that's not allowed can work with another one who is in where it's allowed, they set it up, and you make money together. That's my passion. Okay, after this, I'm going on Zoom. So if you are watching me right now and you really want to do this, I'm going on Zoom and I want to show you how to start, if that's what you want, at least to understand it. And if you come later, when it's not alive anymore, check the pinned comment. I'll have a link for you to get to me, my WhatsApp. But right now it's not there. It's in the description of this video. But later I'll put it on top or in the pinned comment. Connect with me. Then it's easier when you connect with me. And so I show you everything really easily. Okay. So now let's read the countries. Hopefully I can do it faster. These countries, they are all allowed to use this system that I'm going to say. It's called Skool. It's new. It's like Facebook. Then I'm going to explain how you really make money in one day. It's really possible. Okay. And anyone can do it. Any language can do it. Is that cool? Okay. Let's read the countries. I may not get all of them because I screenshotted the screenshot like on the payment page. So that's the one I got. I may miss a country or two, but many of them are here. So let's go. Albania, Antigua and Barbuda. I always say Bermuda. I don't know. They have it at Barbuda. Argentina, Armenia, Australia, Austria, Bahrain, Belgium, Bolivia, Bosnia, Bulgaria, Cambodia, Canada, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Croatia, Cyprus, Denmark, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Egypt, El Salvador. Please, if I don't pronounce it right, either it's my accent or it's we blame my geography teacher, or I never heard of it. And also just excuse, but you guess it. You know what it is, okay? I just want you to know that these are the countries, okay? I stopped at where? Ecuador, oh my goodness, I have to go backward a little bit. Colombia, Costa Rica, Croatia, Cyprus, Denmark, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Egypt, El Salvador, Estonia, and Ethiopia, Finland, France, Gambia, Germany, Ghana, Gibraltar, Greece, Guatemala, Guyana, Hong Kong, Hungary, Iceland, India, Indonesia, Ireland, Israel, Italy, Jamaica, Japan, Jordan, Kenya, Kuwait, Latvia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Macau, Madagascar, Malaysia, Malta, Mauritius, Mexico, Moldova, Mongolia, Morocco, Namibia, Netherlands, New Zealand, Nigeria, North Macedonia, Norway, Oman, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Philippines, Poland, Portugal, Qatar, Romania, Rwanda, Saudi Arabia, Senegal, Serbia, Singapore, Slovakia, Slovenia, South Africa, South Korea, Spain, Sri Lanka, Sweden, Switzerland, Tanzania, Thailand, Trinidad and Tobago, Tunisia, Turkey, UAE, or United Arab Emirates, United Kingdom, United States, Uruguay, Uzbekistan, Vietnam, Algeria, Angola, Bahamas, Bangladesh, Benin, Bhutan, Botswana, Brunei, Gabon, Kazakhstan, Laos, Monaco, Mozambique, Pakistan, San Marino, Taiwan. Those are the ones I have right here. But I remember somewhere, I think they had like China. So the reason why I read those, so you can hear and say, yes, like countries like Nigeria, when I was doing affiliate marketing, they were never included for the first time. In fact, the other day, a lady came to my community and she paid and her card was accepted from Ghana. I said, that's a miracle. I never seen anyone accepted from West Africa. So this is cool. Okay, so what is it? It's called Skool. I have a long video, like a video earlier. The video I had right before the very last video. Not the live, this is the live. But if you go under videos, the second last video from this live is the one where I explain everything in detail. But let me do briefly. Skool was started by a young man, actually, named Sam Ovens. And Sam Ovens created a system, I'm telling you. I've been online for 5 years. I've not seen this kind of system. because everything you need to start a business is in there. You don't need to go out. The only thing you need to bring yourself and be ready to do this. So when he created the system, they're still improving on it and adding things. Then he connected with Alex Hormozi, to market it. So for him, because they are marketing the modern world, the modern young people, he chose to create what he calls school games. He said, for me, I'm going to show them, number one, how you make $10,000 a month. That's the one thing. He shows you inside. Number two, I'm going to make it fun. The way he made it fun, starting February 2024, he created what they call school games. So whoever makes the most money is on a leaderboard. Yesterday, they closed the largest sales in history because they're a young woman. In fact, it was the first time a woman won, because these games have been running from September. I got to know about it in August, late August, and I've never recorded, I think, another video that's not about this. Maybe one. Everything has been about this. So it was August when I found them. But they had done this since February. So since February of 2024 up to now, yesterday, they ended the games of November. They've been competing. So they take the best 10 to Vegas to meet him and also learn how to make even more money. But then starting September, he introduced something called the October Madness. The first winner, the one who makes the most money in their business, they win 100,000 USA dollars in cash or a cyber truck. I'm telling you what's going on. So yesterday, the lady made the most money. She made $300,000. I'm telling you. Okay, there is some if you over that, but I'm just saying this is $300,000. It's never been done, because the young man who did made the most money in October made $230,000, and she made the most. I could log in right here and tell you, because what happened yesterday, I said, what's that? What's that? Can you imagine that kind of money? So, and all they do is sell whatever they are selling in their community. So let me show you how much she made. She made $315,465 in the month of November. And she made, in just one day, the last 24 hours, she made $99,900. In fact, it was an interesting number, because it almost became $100,000 in one day. I got to see her because they were live. So this is what happens. So for you, what you need to do, I'm not saying you're going to make that kind of money, but at least there are people showing you they did it, okay? What you can, like the number, I can tell you number 20, because that was number one. Number 20 made 16,000. Maybe that's at least an amount you can imagine. 16,178. That's number 20. They show the best 20. And they made only $239 in one day. So that's fair. So what you do is, normally I say, come with a skill, with a passion, whatever passion you love to do, or come with a skill, something you know, or come with a challenge, something you solve a problem. An example of a passion could be you love cooking. An example of a skill, you love teaching something. An example of challenge is like losing weight, stop smoking, stop drinking, right? But going forward, I realize either two ways we're going to make the money quickly, like this one day thing that I'm saying. So far, the people who have made money in one day, they were doing health, wellness, like people like exercise, losing weight, right? Those who can start in one day, because everyone needs that. Everyone needs to be healthy, right? Eating well, stuff like that. It's very easy to start a community doing that topic. But going forward, I'm going to emphasize more, if you have something to teach, if you have something to teach other people, it doesn't matter what it is, I'm telling you. Like here we are in America, people come from all kind of countries, right? And they tend not to, their children not to know their mother tongue. So you could come and you're in another country, you set up a community targeting Americans. You want to teach their children, you want to give them an environment where they can practice. You could even set up a Zoom, because inside the school, there's everything you need. The email, the processing money, the connection to Zoom, the email texting, DMing, sharing links, everything inside. So one of the things they do inside, there is a calendar. And all you have to do is put the Zoom link. And Zoom is free for 40 minutes. when people click, they come to your Zoom. So you could just say, you know what? Let's practice. Let's practice the language. So how do you say hello? How do you say this? How do you do that? Just having a community of people speaking the same language. People will pay for that. People will pay for that. So going forward, I'm going to emphasize more people who are sharing something. You have something to share with other people. I've encountered many people who speak French. I don't know why, but most people in New York here, they come to me, they say, oh, we are struggling with English, French. So if you know that French is the language that you love, then you can start a community in that language. In fact, yesterday, one young man, two people on the leaderboard, one was, his community was in Arabic, another one was in a language I don't even know, but they were in South America. So you can come and communicate in the language you choose, as long as you're communicating with the people who speak that same language, okay? But you have to know a little, welcome. You have to know enough English to set up your community, because the setup is in English, right? You have to sign up, but we're here to support you. So some skills that you can use to do this: gaming for young people. In fact, I have a whole long list. Tell me, do you want to hear this? Tell me if you want to hear some examples of these, what you could use as skills to come and make the money in one day. I'm serious. From here, if you want, I'll take you on Zoom. I'll spend 30 minutes or even less explaining this whole thing and showing you how it works. And then we'll spend the next 30 minutes setting up a community for you. All you need is to give it a name, and I'll help you with names. And then we're gonna give it, you put in the way you pay, because you have to pay later, and then a way you be paid. Okay, the way you pay and the way you be paid, those have to be set up. After that, you are ready to make money. I'm telling you, we can start while you are there with me. We could make the first payment for you so you can see. It's like crazy easy, okay? If you don't want the big monies, those people who are doing the big monies, oh, those the higher experts to do the DMing and all that. Someone said, I think it was this lady who made the 300,000 in 1 day, in 1 month. I think she had someone, but that young man had sent 100,000 DMs in the month of November. He said he had sent 100,000 DMs, just DMing people on the internet. So you can do it. Now she made 300,000. You can come and make 10,000. It's good money, right? Even if you made 3,000. It's so easy, the easiest money I've seen, because it's not limiting your language, like you have to speak this English or whatever. It's not limiting your skills. Whatever you can do, you do, as long as I find people who do the same thing. Let me run down here some skills so you can hear yourself. I'm going to do it really quickly. So when I read these skills and you love, in some of these skills, you are in good. You are ready to make money in 1 day if you connect with me. Remember, in the description, I have the way I did it. I have a free community that can join, but I'm not inviting you to free community direct, because people go there and they get confused. So I say, send me a message. So there is a link in the description right here. In fact, let me put it for you. Let me put in the chat. This link will get you to my WhatsApp. That way, because me, I'm for results. And did I tell you that my intention is to fight poverty? I'm fighting poverty. Come join me, please. Let's fight this poverty. The other thing I'm fighting is people moving in other countries. See, USA, they don't want you anymore. They don't want people anymore. So I'm saying, we don't want you too. We don't want you too, because we're going to make money from our homes and going to make money with our children and our husbands and our wives. So we don't want to go either. We don't want your visas. I want you to say that. We don't want your visas. Let's make our own money. Young men have given us this opportunity. We can work from anywhere we choose. As long as we have the phones and the internet, we are good. So forget your visas. Tell them we don't want your visas, because people beg for visas, and where they are going is not even fun. Like right now, outside, I'm in Virginia. It's cold, so cold. People are so snow, they are stuck. Why don't you live in your own country where there is good weather? See, when I say that, they say, why don't you come back? I'm already stuck over here, okay? I'm stuck over here. So I just shared the link in there, Please click it and go connect with me with that link. It's gonna take you to my WhatsApp, okay? Please, I'm serious when I say you can make money in one day. If you don't believe it, connect with me. I have to mention that this community, to have it, it costs $99 a month. But I'm going to show you, but it's free for 2 weeks. I'm going to show you how we make money before the 2 weeks are over. That's my job, to show you the trick, because ClickFunnels has done this model before, and we know how to deal with it. Those 2 weeks are so valuable. We're going to use them to make money, so that by the time they start asking for your money, for their money, you already made the money. If you're smart, please, let's focus, okay? There's too much information right now. You can get confused. This is so simple. That's why I connected it to Zoom, so I can show you. I'm not just speaking. I'll show you. Come to my Zoom. So let me first read. Listen to this. If you can show someone, when you show someone something, people who teach things, they do it like this. Even if you didn't know anything, you just go learn something for 3 days or a week, and then you start teaching people what you know, and keep going and adding on more, and keep sharing what you're learning. Just be a little bit ahead of them. So you don't really have to know these things. If you hear something I read here and it sounds interesting, go start learning. Start learning, and you're going to share with other people as you learn. And you're not going to be like a teacher. You're just a guide. Other people may come, they may even know the subject better than you, but we're all going to be sharing in your community. That's the whole thing. That's what it's all about. Sharing. Maybe you have lost some weight, you have some tips, but the other people who know about other tips. So you all come together and lose weight together. How easy is that? And as you're doing that, you're making money, and the money is passive. When people pay, they pay every single month. So the money doesn't stop. And there's another step how we make this money. If you recommend other people to come start their own communities, you make 40% commissions every month. I'm telling you, I've been around, I've not seen this kind of money. And also, they pay every week. They pay their money so fast. But when we do the affiliate marketing, they say it goes through a 30-day refund period, and they keep your money for 45 days. You get your money in 7 days. I'm here to add a messenger. So listen to this. If you have any of these, gaming for young people, gaming skills, okay, fitness, nutrition, tech, if you know any kind of technology thing, you can share with other people. Photography, videography. I did some research. I'm reading this from my email actually. Money management, DIY, meaning do it yourself. You can show people how to do it yourself. Maybe to interior design, whatever thing you can show people to do it yourself. It can be a thing. Or music production. I don't want to talk about music though. Personal development, fashion and style. They call it sports coaching. I never knew about sports coaching. What is that? Training others, competitive gaming. Wow, I never knew about that one. Okay, career growth. There's a young man making good money just by showing others how to apply for jobs, how to prepare to go for an interview. Can you imagine? They're paying money for that, to show them if you are starting something new, you don't know how to do it, then you never applied for a job. Find someone who's guiding you how to prepare your resume, how to do all this, how you show what you do how do you show up, how do you even dress when you're going for an interview. Someone showing you those kind of tips is good. So that was came under career and wait. I was reading about it. Just a second. The career stuff. Okay, fitness and wellness, side hustles, relationship advice, tech skills. I said that parenting for new moms, parenting for new dads, financial independence, entrepreneurship, outdoor skills, personal branding. That will be Zuria. Okay, beauty and skincare, fashion, styling, social media skills. Social media, you just go and learn a little bit of TikTok and come and share with others. Just be a step ahead of them and spend some time in the morning learning something, come and share it. It's going to be very valuable for people. And they're paying you. It's not free. Okay, where did I stop? I said social media skills, self-care. Just self-care. How do you take care of your brain? How do you take care of your body? Then cooking, basics, fitness and wellness. I said that already, I think. Study and productivity. Like for you, if you are a student, you can just come and create a community to share how to study better. Or maybe you know a subject really well. Maybe you know math better than others. You can come and share tips. This is, anyone can do this. Study productive, money management, yeah, travel planning. Someone actually, lady, is making a lot of money by just sharing. As she goes to countries, she shares tips, because she said she went to a country where she couldn't shop because the clothes didn't fit. They didn't fit. I remember a long time ago, my late sister, God bless her, I mean, may her soul rest in peace. She went to shop. No, she went for business, Hong Kong. So she came back with these dresses. The dresses could not fit us because the people are short and we are tall. So this lady was sharing tips that if you go to this country, expect this. If you go to that country, expect this. So you could do some research and share with people. They're going to love you for that. And they're paying, okay? Health, wellness, parenting for young moms. I said that, I think. Home organization, interior design, all that stuff. Beauty, skin, relationship coaching, financial literacy, creative hobbies, work-life balance, healthy living, parenting of teens. Oh, teens are not easy to parent. So parenting teens could be a community by itself. Okay, self-discovery, discovery, financial empowerment, creative passions. Okay, anyway, all those are tips to show you that you can teach something. And you already know something, by the way. You already know something because this is international. People want to know something you may not think is valuable, actually, because you have some experience in something and people want to know. For example, if you come and create a community and you share with tourists, this idea is just coming to me right now. You share tips for tourists, people who are traveling to your country. If you are coming to this country, this is what you need to know. This is what you need to know. Prepare for this, prepare for that. You see? Parenting tips are not easy. That's why you need a community. It's challenging. So you go learn how to parent, and parenting is different levels because there could be young babies. Parenting those, they're talking about sleep. How do you deal with them? Then there are those, they call them toddlers. There is twaddlers and there's toddlers. Have you heard of these terms? When I was in America raising my daughter, I had to learn about these terms. They have the baby, then they have the twaddlers. Twaddlers, I think they're like 1 year or something. And then they started to move a little bit. Then they have I think twaddlers were like 2 years. Then they have toddlers. They're like maybe 4 years. I'm not sure about these numbers. It's been a long time ago. But they have levels. As you're parenting these kids, their babies, is the safety skill. Like when babies start moving in the house, I remember the first time my baby moved, I left her in bed. She came out running after me. I say, oh my God. Because I used to have a home office, a business at home. And I knew, in fact, at that time I would be cooking and then taking care of my office stuff. So I knew if I prepared her, put her in bed, I put on some cartoons, she'll be okay. Wow. This time, she walked and followed me. I don't know how she climbed down and followed me. So those are tips you say, someone will say, okay, this is what you do. This is what you do. And you feel comfortable, happy to have this community where people are sharing tips. How to protect, you have to, what do they call it? When you are preparing the home, when the kids are starting to crawl, so they don't touch things, they don't break things, they don't get into things. Child-proof, they call it, child-proofing your house. All these are tips. And when you go, like every age has tips. They call it teenage. Before they become a real teenager, there are those preteen. Those that also have their own issues. And then you have the full-grown teenagers. And then you have the young adults. Go open up a bank account. Do this. Learn to drive. Do all this. They have their own things. And then you get into the young one, or those going to college, university. Like here in America, kids are home all the time. Going to college is an anxiety for them. They don't know what to expect. That could be a community. Then those who are leaving college, now they are done with college. They are scared. They don't know what to do. The parents are saying, don't come back home. The children don't want to go back home. They want to be independent. All those are things that you could create a community about. In fact, I would say, they have toddlers, yes, and then they have twaddlers, TWADD. They have that other category of babies. So this is what I would say. Think of you and other people like you. Like if you're a mother of teenagers, then think of a mothers of teenagers. Invite them to be in your community because you're dealing with the similar issues. This is going to be like having friends. Only the friends are from all over the world. And you'll be surprised because people who are dealing, for example, I'm originally from Uganda. People who are dealing with teenagers in Uganda, they're not going through the same issues as teenagers in the USA. It's so different. So you can even get a chance to share tips. How do you deal with those? How do we deal with this? See? Yeah, twaddlers, like that. Yes, twaddlers. They have twaddlers and they have toddlers. Toddlers are older than the twaddlers. Okay, I'm done with this. You can really make money on the same day. Same day, assuming you came to my Zoom, because I'm going to first explain how this whole thing works. And then I'm going to, if you say yes, I think I'm ready, I want to do that. Then 30 minutes, we set it up, we start collecting payments. How easy is that? What reason are we going to give for not taking care of our financial needs if you can't do something as simple as this? Okay, this is business though, it's not a job. Okay, thank you so much for listening. And let me get you a Zoom link. So if anyone wants, I'm going on Zoom from here. I'm going to put it out there, in the community, because I realized actually I can share it. This is the Zoom link if you want to connect with me right now. But for those of you who want to connect with me longer than only right now, then the link, yeah. The environment, the way they're different. So that's my Zoom link, the one I just left right there. But if you watch this later, please click a link in the pinned comment. Check the comment, you see that on top there is a comment. And I'm asking you to come connect with me through WhatsApp, because I realize that you can't go set all these things up by yourself. You need support, and I support you free. This is business. This involves you to have a bank account, and it involves you have a debit or credit card, because the debit or credit card is where you make your payments. The bank account is how they send you money. So all these are needed. Okay, thank you all so much, my sister. It was a pleasure having you in the chat, and let's go get them. Those of you who watch it later, please share it with all those people, the countries that I read earlier. Please share this. If it doesn't help you, it will help someone else. Remember, we are fighting poverty, okay? Will you join me to fight poverty and fighting people going to other countries? If you know someone who's looking for a visa to go to another country, share this. If you know someone who's in another country complaining they're tired of that country, share this. I'm here to support you. I'll do it at first for free. I'll give you a free Zoom session, free. Then after that, we talk about what happens next. Thank you all so much. I have to go now. Yeah, those of you who came later, watch it from the beginning. I read all the countries. This is making money on Skool. You create a Skool community, and I show you how to make money on the same day. Even if it's not the same day, maybe the following day, but it's as fast as you can. And once you make that money, they send it to you, into your bank account, within 1 week. After, they pay every Wednesday. So every Wednesday they send payments. When you make your money soon enough, they're going to send it to you. And we're going to find this poverty, okay? Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Sister, are you coming to Zoom now or later? Hanifa, let me get the answer from you live right here. Are you coming now or later? Just put now or later. If you are not coming now, I think I'll go. If anyone is coming to Zoom, please put that I'm coming on Zoom in the chat. So I'll wait for you. Otherwise, I'll go to TikTok, I think. Anyone wants to come on Zoom right now with me or no? Who wants to make money on the same day? And then don't you feel curious? Making money on the same day? I've not heard of that one. This is very, very possible. Are you coming, sister? I don't see your response. I didn't see your response. Hanifa, can you hear me? Are you coming now or later? Now would be the best time. Because before I get to with many people, yes, no, I'm waiting before I close this. There's someone I'm talking to in the chat. All of you who are in the chat, you're all invited. The Zoom link is right there. I just put it for you. Click, in fact, let me start the Zoom. Let me start it right now so I can see what's going on. Okay, my Zoom is open. If you never seen me or anything, you're wondering what's going on, I want to show you how you make money in one day, which is today. And all you have to do is give me at least maybe 30 minutes minimum. If you're a fast learner, we'll go through it 15 minutes, then 15 minutes we set up a community for you. You'll be shocked to see me do your money. Okay, I'm putting the Zoom link one more time. Just click that. My Zoom is open. I'm leaving right now. Share it, like it, please. Thank you so much for listening. We have to fight this poverty. It needs to go. My voice is my problem now because if I talk too much, I lose it. Thank you so much. Add a comment for me, share, like. Bye-bye.